Please write it in the comments. I want to see who's a real one here.
The
Bling line.
Bling, bling. Bling, bling.
Bling line. Hello.
Hi, Bling line. It's me, Zugo Sisa Loyiso Ndima from Sibling Thrivalry. I'm with my sister Talita Ndima on the line.
Hey.
Asfika ngaskaleleki.
Hello.
What's happening?
I hope you guys are good. If it's your first time here, welcome. We are here to give you a good time.
Absolutely. And if it's
and
if it's your last time here, doesn't sound like your life's gonna get any better after that. So guys.
What episode is this? 7.
This is episode 7.
That was
Yeah,
quick.
I think it's episode 7. And the episode that we get to officially announce 25,000 subscribers.
I can't believe there's 25,000 people who have opted to come and join our Jonai world on CCV.
Absolutely. I think that's really, really cool.
Thanks, guys. It's really I don't think it's caught up to me yet.
No, it will hit you very soon. And when it does, I'll be right here to take your call at 2 a.m. when you're like, Suko!
You won't, because we're no fucker good to not disturb before you.
If
you're ever in trouble, don't call him.
As
if that's ever happened. Okay, let's go.
Safe by police station. Anyways, let's get right into it, guys. I'm the one who, up front, I'm the one who has caused we have a shorter episode today because I was completely late. But I was...
No, but you're also shooting another episode of Jan on the Run after this. So are you choosing to take from this, or are you choosing to take from Jan
No,
on
I've got
the
a
Run?
guest. My guest is from 5 o'clock, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, I mean, your guest could be late.
As in? Who late?
As
No,
in
man, who
a
late?
No, come on.
Oh,
bro.
okay. Sure.
Let's get it started. Let me start. From Twane Lupoko says, I got both hers. These are the Rai. Das Rais were low-key poems. I agree with Talita. 50 plus years of adulting in this economy, Angekeshem. Now, once I hit menopause, once I hit menopause, God can take me also. I definitely come back as a good man. I went to a maths and science high school, and I did English, Siswati, LO, accounting, physics, mathematics, life sciences, and now I'm studying become accounting. But I just wanted to be a house daughter. Thing is, my parents ain't that rich, and they laugh about it every time I complain. Love you guys, loads.
Can I tell you something? One thing that I really, really love about this comment.
She really spoke about everything we spoke about.
That's exactly what I was going to say, Uguti. Kange ati chonga uthe chonga so commenda kai 1 and the comment yami 1 I'm going to make it count because I'm going to talk about literally as many things as I want to comment about on that episode.
And she did all of that with 2 full stops.
Absolutely. So absolutely shout out to you, Lupoko. I think that's absolutely phenomenal of you.
Yeah.
It also just shows the attention span onayo, the concentration onayo. To be able to talk about, I could never.
No, me neither.
I could never because this happened after the episode.
Yeah, exactly. Because we bukele yonke and then when's our short course.
Teach us.
Teach us more.
Please.
Thanks for your comment, Tony.
Yeah, and coming back as a good man is not as difficult as we all think it might be. It's we need to try hard.
She's a woman though.
It's hard to be a good man though, but it's not as difficult as we make it out to be. It's just hard.
How do you know?
Because I am one. What?
Oh, is it? Lovely. That's good to know.
Uzama Chwama Uti with do-overs. In high school, I wish I studied science. and I wish I'd gone to UCT instead of NMMU. I think my life went downhill from that choice.
Why? Those are 2 universities. Why would your life go downhill from
because she thinks maybe she would have studied something science related at UCT. NMMU asmazi bufunda indoni. Kodwa next time Manzama, please, because you're leaving us with so many question marks now.
Make it fatter.
Ubukho Solwetu uti, guys, you promised us live after ipasika ningalibali. You screenshotted these comments, so okay, I'm guessing that you are going to have a date for us, Madlamin. Content producer.
No, I really asked. I kept this one in because I was like, lives are fun for me too. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like oh no, we have to do a live, and I'd completely forgotten.
I said it.
And then what tool up?
With the brains behind this operation. Wow. You understand?
Okay. I'd forgotten.
Cast me date, man.
Yo.
Let's do this, ne?
Okay.
Let's give a date now.
Okay.
So on the day, live.
Okay, fine. I'm just gonna quickly look at my calendar.
Yeah, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna tell everyone on social media the date is on episode ban, and the time.
Go watch, yeah.
Go and watch it.
Okay, fine. Should we pick a day, like a weekday or a weekend?
A weekday, bro. Okay. Weekend's busy fun in dinner, weekend fun in Slav.
Let's do the 3rd of June. That's a Tuesday.
3rd of June, Tuesday. At what time?
Suka apa, so at 7.
Prepare dinner. Normal time for me. 8 p.m. 3rd of June, Tuesday.
Yeah, we're going live.
There we go. Yeah, I get younger. Yeah, let me
actually do that right
now. Please,
okay, cool.
Hundreds.
Let's continue. Phoebe says, I hate my job so much because I was about to be the first comment, but I got distracted by work.
Oh, you hate a job, Yak.
That's a bit much.
What happens when you're a first comment? Is there something that happens?
No, it just says first comment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an accolade.
But no one sees that but us. Do other people see it?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think I've seen somewhere. But, or maybe, I don't know. I just need to double check that.
Anyway, listening on my way home. Love your work, guys. Thanks, Phoebe. Please do better. You call it ubupangela uyazi drop. Kimba ucoma kuphi apha Phoebe. Semhlabeni, bra. This is the world, man.
Shout out, thanks for the love, Phoebe. That's really, really cool. Like that so much. Mytho _19 uti yena on the topic of how long do you want to live or how long do you want to be around. Uti umitho, I want to be those cool gogos abana 70. Aba fresh. The operative word being aba fresh. And still running marathons.
Also aba fresh if you're running marathons.
Yeah. You're gonna be very fresh.
Yeah.
You might not have the knees, but you will be fresh otherwise.
Speed walker.
Yeah, understand? Yeah, no, definitely. I think that's really cool. And I think we had a conversation about it before, I think, and the conversation was around Uguti, what we do now physically is like a retirement annuity, a pension fund for when we get older.
100%.
So I think if you still want to be fresh, you need to be fresh now in order to remain fresh.
I feel like if she's saying still running marathons, she's running marathons right now. So she's probably on the right track.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I see what you did there. Right track.
I'm not going to act like I did anything smart. Let's see if you're a white.
Did you see what you did there?
Of course I did.
Okay.
Because I wanted to say the right path. And then I was like, no.
I'm with that.
Better way to do
I'm with that. Where now do you think you'd want to be like Ukoko? What you mean? So what? You'd stop at some point?
Yeah?
You'd stop?
What?
You mean?
will I be gymming in 20 years? That's the question. I probably will be. Do you know what I've been doing? Like, without even thinking about it, I'm still doing 75 hard.
That's the whole point.
I guess. I guess. Like, the other day I was like at home and I was like, oh, it's 5 o'clock. And because the sun sets so late now, let me do my walk. And then
So
on
late
my
or
walk.
early?
Huh?
Late or early?
Early, sorry. And now, as I'm walking, I was like, I went to the gym today. Why am I walking still? Then I was just like, oh, yo, I ain't clearly. But because I'd had that 4-week break, I thought like I would lose all will to live.
Will to exercise.
Yeah, but I didn't.
That's really, really cool.
I guess.
So you'll just do it, yo. Ngabana 80 promise nzimbi. Score. Makulo na 80. But your muscles will generally kind of deteriorate.
Yeah.
So you won't be getting any bigger.
But I've seen like those black women who are like in their 70s and basajima. I'm like, yo, if I'm going to live till this age, I might as well look nice.
You are going to live to that age. So just prepare for it now. So then like senzeka ungabi upset apa ube mad especially. But yeah, but be grateful. You are grateful on your own. We don't want to tell you.
Zuko.
Yo, azana mbono angayifuniyo i-positive talk. Ngathi ngulosizo seca kwam, guys. Mandy _Nhliziyo. Ufanele uyihleka bra because iyahlekisa. Uthi yena ufuna ukuba ngudapsi uTalita. Ndim lowo ungekho ready ukuya mumatha ice.
Kuyo mumatha ice. Is that death? Wild time.
Oh. Wow. Umumathi ice indoni? Moshwari. Wow.
Kaluiva. And I know you're gonna start using it. Is this terms zakho standayo?
Ubody by Unstein uthi yena ufuna uphila de ufike imini yomgwebo. Jayam. Yabona ke leyo because you know what?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means because xa uswelekile kufika imini yomgwebo.
Of course.
So uthi yena ufuna ukuphila ade asweleke.
No.
Yes.
Ufuna ukuphila until uyaswafika from the clouds.
Correct.
So
but kaloku le xa
usweleke.
Another word for usweleke kufikelwa nguYesu. Because the next time you open your eyes, zabe kufika uYesu.
But I'm almost positive that's not what she.
Okay.
Yeah. She wants to live forever.
Yo, do you know how bad the world is going to get?
I don't want to see that day, man.
No.
Because ngoku awuzazi uzongena kwi camp.
Hayi tona ngazazi.
Awuzazi komntu uzaziyo.
Talita if uYesu angafika ngoku.
Not to Yesu.
Ungathini ungaqhwilelwa esibhakabhakeni okanye ungabaleka ungene emahlatheni uthi mawa ndiweleni. Wow.
I'd rather
I will be so sad.
If you went to heaven and I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
But then again, Fondini, I'm not
well, that's nice. Also, I wonder when they go to heaven, are they not going to be like sad about like their loved ones who aren't there?
For
like, we made it. Oh, that's wild.
Yeah,
so emotions is it? Emotions is abantu.
It's about emotions abantu. You know what?
They're heavenly angels.
Do you know what I think? I think sabesichilekile. But hey, you know what?
It is what it is.
Utalita made her decisions, and there's nothing I can do about that. And these are personalized all the way layer, and it's the roll
of the dice.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
That's wild.
As a result, not lendo siyenzayo ngokuba Talita phila lo obubomi Talita. That's also very selfish. Tata miyeka phila ubomi bakhe.
So that ungamkhumbuli xa ukrem. Right.
Yeah.
Hectic.
Yeah. That's actually very interesting.
Do you think the people who are going to go to hell are going to be like, Ja, ten ubani ngekho, ten ufervut.
Azoba koxesha
Fervut again.
Kuzoba koxesha lobubuza abanye abantu.
Where's fervut, guys?
You're not gonna check the register. I was gonna check the register, but ubani. Nanga ungathi ngoku ukwazi ukuya mhlambi endaweni stadium yo attend into bekho abantu abaziyo baba khona ungababoni. Uzaba ukhangela abantu ongababoniyo? I highly doubt.
Okay,
You'll be
cool.
very busy with other things.
Got you. Monique8902 says, hi guys, I listen to you guys all day, every day. I laugh so hard. My kids even asking, do I even hear what they're saying, mommy? I love Xhosa and I'm learning a lot from the conversation, and I'm a colored girl.
Monique! Oh, wow.
Well done, Monique.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
There's so many people that I bump into that are just like not Xhosa, but they also make it a point to mention that they learn Xhosa from the podcast.
That's so wild to me.
And I suppose that's kind of, for me, I feel like that's the easiest way to learn a language.
I guess.
It's in conversation.
True.
Where you now start making the links.
Yeah, but also you can see the
subtitles.
The subtitles. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. So, and you're able to, and it I think it makes it better. Rather than, like, ubukela umbango.
How much vendor do you know?
Because that's what I'm saying. It's a vendor the whole way.
Yeah.
It won't be like half a sentence of English and then 2 words of Xhosa where you can then be like, oh, this probably means this.
Oh yeah,
You know
because
what I
vendor's
mean?
also difficult. Yeah. As a language, it's not ayele nanga to another language. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Because at least in Ngoku, if you're gonna look at different, like Sauteta, and then I mention the MR. And then you're like, okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what that is. And
Yeah.
it's also Afrikaans, but okay. Tali says, hi T and Big Brother. It's my birthday this coming Friday. A birthday wish from you guys. Rai yona. Dincamile and yazi tu vele wachinja ne voice uthi ya deep yonke lento. Masimculela uThali. Happy birthday
Inini
to
birthday
you. Asiyazi lokho. Asiyazi ba happy Friday but simculela. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Kita ngiculisa high pass. Yangela Talita. What? Simoshi birthday song yomnyumntana. Wena waculela apha kamandi ibirthday yomnyumntana.
Okay, sorry. Do you want to start the song?
No,
You started.
Okay. My question is, why undiculisa a high part?
Kaluculisa high part. You could have gone lower.
Okay. Kawenzeke la nto yakho. Happy.
Ngicule?
Yes.
Ngalot.
Yes.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Sorry. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tali. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, it's Zamir. Not you guys clapping.
For that, now you have to tell us how old are you now? We hope you had a beautiful day. This is definitely going to come out after your birthday.
Yeah.
But we hope you had a beautiful day and we're wishing you many, many, many more.
Everyone's going to be like, Tulan. Also, why don't you have faith in ibhesi yakho? Ndiyakwazi uyabhesa nje.
Dog, and I've been practicing it since December. Do you know that?
So I don't understand why you thought about soprano.
That's so wild because I was chatting to my uncle and my cousin, and then babuza ngalondo le. That's why I think I tell you. Bengola no maitali no solo then you yabo.
Yeah.
So, and they were like, I was like, "Difuna ukwazi ubhesa man brothers man central ibhesi yama don and difuna ukucula ibhesi," and they were just like, literally with music. The same with everything else in your life. Every opportunity you get, do it. And you will become better. And I was just like, wow, I didn't think it worked like that. Then I realized after like Nyani sitting on it and being intentional about it, but my phone at least at least it's subwoofer. This is the thing. I'm like, wow, this actually works. So I'm actually so proud of myself.
Well done. That was a beautiful rendition from the two of us.
Big bag.
Lindelwa Knox Mzinyane says the gent that also got the haircut is Pila Sunday Malevi. He did get the haircut. I was so proud of him. Also because I'm the one who put him on pressure and that it's on you. Next.
Yeah.
And he did it. And his was so gorgeous. He had like a leaf.
Izinhloko zabantu abayi-4 because being up and there was a heart here at the back. Then there was that pattern here.
Yes.
You hooked it all the way up, Pilasande.
We see you.
I'm gonna go through the comments, but I also like fun organizer fun Pilasande fun job yakho mos. Uyancokola mos nina ba hey, he's my favorite creator. I'm organizer man, just a short call. You understand? Simbu's experience I can walking around with it, especially with people who don't know him.
Oh, yes, for sure.
That for me would be really, really interesting.
100%. Pilasande, if we bukelele episode funding, Stella will drop tens zako into our DMs, sizok slider into your WhatsApp.
Washa! This is a way to make sure that you get everything that you want. You ask for it on the podcast.
100%.
That's lovely. That's lovely.
No, I'm gonna DM him also.
That's too cool. Spokuhle_N. Uti, I can't believe I shouted Lipara. Do you
know how many people thought it was Ipara also? They're talking about police.
Because
Ipara is not getting to know.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, completely. For me, well, I suppose when I had the answer, I was never going to think of something else in my description. So it becomes easier in that way. So, K and D, bro, same. Ndide ndabashoba ndi right. Pose tu pitane. It is same.
But this is the
Bro,
thing,
no,
though.
wait.
No, but this is the thing, though. Where's the rise that we've been reading from the book? You don't know the answer, right? And then you come up with something that is right also.
Yes. That could be right.
Ipara nayo lali right because that's the thing includes zakopa.
Yeah, pile lubetwa. Aye, bro. Aye, chance. No. Actually, unetile. I'm glad you brought it up. Pile lubetwa. Guys, the first line.
So like a shy on jail.
Dipilela. No. Inono pilela kan. Inono pilela indo. Pilela indo.
I live for it.
Yes, that's not true then.
Let's move on from this para influenced.
Amogelang Sibohodi 2919. This episode really got me thinking. Sometimes I honestly don't know what I'd do over, and I think that's okay. It is okay. It just means I'm learning and growing. I always save your episodes to watch later and end up looking crazy, laughing to myself while everyone else is around. Thank you both for creating such a thoughtful space to reflect and connect. You're doing amazing things. I love you guys so much.
You're doing good, sweetie.
Nice one. Thank you so much, Amogelang. Yeah, Naam, I think I rewatch episodes and I lach.
I also lach, bro. There's a thing I posted yesterday. How many times I watched it and laughed.
It's real good. Yeah, it's really good to be able to repeat a laugh. It's really good to be able to reflect as well. But I especially love the point that says, it just means that I'm learning and I'm growing. Because when I think about what I do over, I honestly don't know what I do over. So for me, that really brings about the thought to say, when spirit is learning and growing. And I think that's amazing for you as a person in general and for life in general. Guys, it's learning and growing, and then you're fine. Then you don't cry tears of what could have been. Yeah. So, yeah, no, 100%. 10 out of 10. I love that. Thank you so much. We love you so much.
Yoli_Maz says, I recently gave myself a second chance in life. Now I'm pursuing my master's and working full-time. It's a load to juggle.
Yeah.
Kodwa, this is the happiest I've been in a long time. It started with me forgiving myself for what I didn't do and what I didn't know. I then extended the same grace to myself as I have extended to people. And life started feeling a whole lot lighter. Love you guys down, get better.
I extended the same grace to myself as I have extended to people.
Because sinayo grace yabantu, blessing is for us.
Do you think grace yabantu le? Okanye fear?
Fear of what?
Of losing them.
By extending grace to them.
Yes. Fear of losing them, right?
I guess it depends on what is happening.
Fear of being perceived as umuntu ongaxoleliyo, ongena grace. Fear of
I don't have that fear, but I can imagine other people have it.
Yeah, so I'm just saying.
But I'm just I'm realizing that could be a thing as well.
Menza mathi ndikhohlakele. So mandimxolele lo muntu ndigqithise.
And that happens a lot also because abantu will say mandimxolele kuzaba ngathi ndikhohlakele. Does that mean umxolele nyanyani?
Ufundini.
Wait, in your heart when your heart didn't say do.
But ke actions zakho zitsho.
They speak to umxolele. Oh, awesome. Into esiyo complication.
Ndangam, Yoli, all of the best with your masters. But I don't think you are going to be our master. I'm joking.
By master
Masterpiece.
Masterpiece.
Abantu abamnyama kodwa abafuna ubona abanye abantu bamnyama beya phambili. Uthi wenza masters kuyahlekwa. Ayikho lento siyenza. All the best. That is incredible. Working at the same time, you're juggling a lot, and I really hope that you come out on the other side being a much, much better person, and you are super proud of yourself. Just proud to get in but just for the effort, I think that definitely deserves a solid 10 out of 10. So well done for that, and thank you for sharing.
100%.
Yeah. Fikile Mahlati, 8192.
8182, but okay.
Yo, Uti, I really enjoyed this episode. You are filled with so much wisdom. Oh. I turned on a comment. Was there a moment or moments in life that you can attribute your wisdom to? It's a safe space.
Not you telling us. Once someone says it's a safe space, they want the tea, bruh. They like, tell us more. Come on.
Look, yeah.
Do you think you're a wisdom-filled human being?
Sure.
So you think that about yourself?
I think that about myself. I think I think I'm a human being who has learned from my experiences, and that makes me wise.
Oh, nice.
Wisdom also, I guess speaks to how the decision making that you make now, how you live your life. I think wisdom is more a practice than a theory, right? I'm on a safe space, John. amanye abantu abangandaziyo bazathi uThalita kuthele manje hleka it's not recording the off.
No.
So yeah, and I think for me definitely could be wiser, a hell of a lot wiser, but definitely also could be a lot less wise.
What do you mean?
So I think for myself, I feel like I'm at an acceptable level of wisdom.
Acceptable for what?
For me to be able to navigate life.
Okay.
Ngalendlela endifuna ngayo.
Okay.
And that moment, I think for me, it just came as a time in my life when I started to really start to question a lot of things, start to ask why a lot of the time, and start to learn how kind of, I would say for me, life works and how things are interconnected into each other. And that led me down a road of really wanting to find out more in terms of like, life. And that brought with it a lot of revelations.
100%.
Which then kind of inform some of my opinions and my thinking, as well as obviously that's my spillion in terms of a lot of life experience. I mean, almost 40 years.
I mean,
Can you imagine?
Yeah, no,
So,
I think, being curious.
Yeah.
Just being curious, I think, is such a cool, it's such cool groundwork for being wise. Yeah. And I don't think people are curious enough.
Yes.
I think a lot of the times abantu are happy being told what to do or just happy following in the footsteps of whatever it is that they've seen.
Yeah.
But being curious then just opens up so many other worlds for you so that we're now quasi ukhetha or this is what I'm going to take from this. But also you know a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Because you've had to pick from a lot of places.
Sure. No, absolutely.
And you
100%.
always like I sometimes listen back to the
Sorry, I didn't get that first part.
Bugela now.
You sometimes listen back to. Yeah.
I sometimes like will listen back to the eps and be like, geez, Zuka knows a lot of stuff, eh?
Yeah, and I think the exact same thing of you, bro. I'm just like, uzoyifunda nini ngokule into Talita? Also, how would you get to a point of finding that out? U10 wenzani yena nje basibukela iTV yena uCuri, you know what I mean? So yeah, definite shout out to that. And thank you so very much.
Ella on the world wide web. Hi Ella. I definitely would do a do-over. As a matter of fact, I left a corporate 9-to-5 to pursue the do-over. It was so hard. I won't lie. Anyone thinking of following that path, just know that it won't be easy. You choose your difficult. Difficult is much better than regret. Oh, lovely. Come on.
Yeah.
If you're thinking of it, do it. You only live one life. Can't live life in regret.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Difficult is much better than
Ella
regret.
on the can some quickly show Ella on the World Wide Web because I want to know what she left the corporate to do.
Oh yeah, because you're not telling us what you're doing.
Where?
Yeah, maybe.
And I like
business.
that you say it was so hard, meaning that it's not so hard anymore. Show me, I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also
crazy.
saying you choose your difficult is great because the whole thing is difficult.
Yeah.
Nobody doing
Yes.
Xa wena ukhetha wena ba hey phile ndizoyimela difficulty
It's
because
all hard.
okusala izomela difficult.
It's all hard. Yeah.
Because not hard. Doing it is difficult too.
Yeah. And I suppose in not doing it, what's difficult is the consequences. It's easy to not do it, but the consequences. Jim Rohn has a thing where he's like, it's all hard. It's all risky. He says it's all risky. Uti, you think investing your money is risky. Wait till you get the bill for not investing. And then I'm like,
yeah.
Problem is that the bill with melanini
Later.
Perna plaque. Thank you so much. That for me is difficulty. We've seen difficulty is better than regret. Difficult is much better than regret. Yeah. Dog. That for me is the line.
That's the takeaway.
That's the line.
That belongs on the board.
Yeah. Sibabaliwe hulumeni.
As in government.
Aye. uhulumeni lowo. Ngesixhosa uhulumende. You understand? Then ke ngokubekho municipality, ne? Ngesixhosa masipalati. Talita, I can't teach you. I really can't teach you everything.
Yes, you can. You're wise, remember? You can teach me everything. Oh, unique. We did this to someone else in the last episode.
As I put the comment here.
But then we made like a whole thing about his surname. And she was like, oh, go see him. Surname.
Hello. Okay. Sibabaliwe Khulumeni 3698 Uti. I'm currently living within my do-over. I went back to school ndaqalele enye undergrad after I just didn't like the direction my first one took. I won't lie. I ain't gonna lie. Mm-hmm. I'm privileged to come from a supportive family that's willing to support me at 27.
You're a baby!
Till approximately my early 30s. What happens in early 30s?
It cut you off. Although then she's done with her undergrad.
Okay. For that period.
Yeah.
And I'm doing very well. The only regret is not going back sooner, but nalapo, I wouldn't have had the experience I have had I not worked in my previous industry. Mm-hmm. The lesson is truly, as long subpefumula, every day you wake up is a chance at a do-over. Love that. I love that a lot. That's really, really cool.
But you're
thank
young,
you so much
bro.
for that.
You're not even 30 yet. Life is long, bro.
Yeah.
You started at a great age, I think. And I don't think the regret should be not starting sooner.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sexasa.
Yeah.
So yeah, remember in the language here, it's no regrets. If you regret it, then do it over.
Yeah.
How's that?
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
If you regret it, then start over, brother.
Correct. There we go.
Utini Tembeni, now 176 says, Wes, I watched this on Spotify.
Shout out to Spotify.
I just come here to like the episodes. I guess this was then on YouTube.
Okay.
I'd pay big monies if I could have an option to watch an episode every time I feel like it. I wish Benizi robots. AI
would generate a saving driver episode. 1 hour, you've got it. 100 times thank you for the laughs and the insights.
That's so scary.
Have you seen these podcasts with the babies?
Yes,
a baby talking to a dog.
I want. Guys, if you're going to send the babies.
Oh, phone my baby.
They're so cute.
It's fine, it's creepy.
Nobody asked for consent to make those babies anyway. It was baby, actually. Those are so cute. But yeah, thank you so much for the double love, because you're loving us on Spotify and here and on YouTube. So
yeah, 100%. Shout out to you. And then I think we are running out of time, so I'm going to use this as a last comment. Are you happy with that, big sissy?
Maybe we can do two.
Okay.
I'm not happy because I'm the one who's had to do these comments.
Sorry, man.
Okay, it's fine, Chom.
Umasikole Buru 2799. Silapha ngoku. Yo, famous last words. I like what Damzubela said here. I wouldn't change a thing too when it comes to my career or dating life. I went through what I went through because I had to. Things happen for a reason, and that's it. You just have to keep it going because uzothini? Uzothini, Madlamin? Yeah, keep going. All right? Okay. It's like you're still analyzing this comment. Yes, and I think it's such a powerful term in terms of it just makes you realize, but you gotta do what it needs to happen now.
Yeah.
Gotta do what it does now because here we are.
Yes. Doesn't mean you can't change things, but
yes.
I think it means lo silapha ngoku means ba ulapha ngoku, so do better. You can't be crying about
yes, that's
that
what
you
it is.
wish, that you wish could have Buddha.
Correct. No, absolutely. I definitely agree on that one. So shout out to you, Masti. Siyabulela kakhulu.
Oli Pona says lol. Hi, Zuko second rai. I thought kubethwa ipara cause ngamapolisa ngapha. Ngabahlali ngapha. Kuyabethwa nobethwa. Guys, is ipara the only thing ebethwa amadoda? Ewe.
Bangamadoda.
Ewe.
It's not make sure, guys. God. But yeah, I suppose it just speaks to what really is kind of at the forefront of our minds and what we are exposed to and what we think about. That's simply what it is.
Because I would have never thought about ipara. Not in a million years.
Yeah.
Masenze. Ngosi says, if there were one thing I'd like to do over, it would be to get an evaluation for my mental health in my teens already. Growing up and discovering neurodivergence in my late 20s meant learning I could have been far less anxious about being myself 10 years prior. Yeah. The world being set up for neurotypical people means others who don't live a life of feeling that there's something wrong with them, rather than the world just doesn't know how to cater to their needs and requirements. That's the world. The world just doesn't know how to cater to their needs and requirements. Having said this, I'm happy to have discovered it, and I'm so excited about teaching others around me at any point in their life that they are not crazy. They are just capable, just as gorgeous, just as worthy as anyone else.
1 in over 7 billion is what they yeah, I think that's for me it just brings out the importance of understanding 1 in 7 billion, that we are also getting to understand ourselves and not just going through life trying to be a copy of something.
Yeah.
And when you're not a copy, obviously imoto automatic ifana kendo ezininzi nemoto engumanually, but then at the end of the day you also need to then understand the manual.
Yeah, for sure.
So for me, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
It's not about it's about understanding where we are as individuals. And then being able to kind of navigate through that.
Yeah. And I think
more than it's about trying to be like a specific thing. Trying to be normal. Because I don't know if normal exists. It can't be a normal because there's one you. This is another thing.
Yeah. So unormal wakho awuzufana nomnormal nalo muntu hleli cangwane. 100%. And I feel like now in the world that we live in, I think people are more or at least they have more chances or places to go to figure out
Yes, correct.
Yeah, so it's getting better in the age. Can you imagine being neurodivergent even 20 years ago?
Neurodivergence.
So neuro speaks to your brain, right? And divergent means kind of diversifying from normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I break words down. Nakandingayazi.
Oh.
I'm like, okay. Masiqale ngale.
I don't do that at all. I'm just like, what?
Because you know what neuro is and you know what divergent is.
So when I'm no neurologist, I ask my ologist. You get the gist? Yeah, my ologist is speaking to a doctor. Now you just have to figure out neuro. So neurons, protons, neurons. Ngoska Kolungasi for that comment. It's really, really powerful. Just got a way of always just making a joke out of everything. But thank you for that. Very important.
100%.
I absolutely agree now, Muguti. Yeah, and there's power in us really getting to understand ourselves, and then we live a better life from there, bro. It's a better quality of life for us because now we understand what's going on.
100%.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, guys. As abantu abanxibe isheti ezinamaqhosha namhlanje.
That's okay.
We obviously, nothing is obvious. I'll stop using that word. I keep reminding myself to stop using
I always think of you when I use it as well.
Oh, really?
Or I hear people using it. It's not obvious though. Yeah.
We love reading your comments and we read each and every single one of them.
Yeah.
So ningadinwa kuziposta and ngenye imini uzovele
Shout out to everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for pressing that follow button. You guys are absolutely amazing. Up until next time.
Don't forget.
Love each other.
Please write it in the comments. I want to see who's a real one here.
The
Bling line. Ring, ring.
Your call has ended.